now. I have the music on a little bit loud because there's so much noise pollution out right now. They're doing some work around here, and holy man, wow. Not to mention, we have got such a beautiful winter wonderland storm going on out here. We've actually had a beautiful winter wonderland out here for some time, so it's been quite magical. I've been really feeling the childlike wonder. Now, there's so many incredible things happening. First of all, it's Friday the 13th. And Friday the 13th means so many things for me personally. It's not really bad luck to me. There's a lot of wild things that sometimes happen, especially the full moon energies, because we know the full moon also helps us purge what when we made a wish, what we intended. Sometimes we don't always get there because, like, right away, that's life. It's a learning experience. So the moon also gifts us, but it also helps us purge. So it's a little with the full moon energies and it being Friday the 13th. It's a very magical time. But it's also a time I find that there's more tolerance because I know many in the collective are purging sickness right now and toxicity as we are really, really raising our vibes to head into 2020. Like 2020, we got some little cleanup to do right now. But it's also in the solar system a very magical time. We know that Venus is conjunct with Pluto as well as Saturn is there, like sandwiching, like a sandwich kiss, combining two things, yes. With Venus in the middle. So we have planet of extremes connected to the Scorpion energy, death, birth, life. I was trying to think of rebirth. That's it, and I said life, but death, birth, rebirth. Then we have Saturn, Lord of Karma, connected to Capricorn. Capricorn energy is going to be making more and more of its presence known. And that's balancing our karmic scales, using our wisdom against right now to continue to say goodbye to the devil energies and create anew. That's ushering in our best abundance for 2020 plus. And we have lovely Venus. Well, Venus is ruled by Taurus. Surprise, surprise. That's why we had all this Taurus energy helping us out with the Sagittarius energy. This is beautiful. That really goes to show how connected we are to the planets. And that's why I love studying about the solar system above Mother Earth, the planet here, and ourselves, right? When we can study even those three things, that's a very holy trinity right there. Now, why else is this a magical time? Well, it's the longest night's moon, the long cold moon, and the moon is way up in the horizon for a longer period of time. And tonight, apparently, there's meteor showers that we can see because of that. I gotta see if I can check out and see the moon. I'm hoping it'll clear up around here. I have been spending a lot of time with her though. Now, let's see what's happening. Magical times. Sun and moon signs, still working on those guys. Please bear with me and they will be out. I've been doing a lot of healing with my side and really creating holistic healing within my environment because this is part of my best 2020 and to continue here and to raise my vibration to join you guys here to do what we do. The High Priestess and the Ace of Wands. And that's the time we're in. Look at that, guys. That High Priestess, she has got a bow and arrow. And we're going to take that wand, the moon arrow, the Ace of Wands, connected to the sun, connected to the moon. And we're going to put it within that bow. We're going to take shot, we're going to take aim, and we're going to hit our mark because we're balanced. We've created stability of the light and stability of the dark. We're understanding our God spark. We're understanding within us what that truly means and the connection that it has to us. As well as we're materializing. This is the materialization of New Earth. And we're now building with Metatron's cube. And we're connected to the spider's web. Right now, they're showing me she is weaving this web. This web has been woven by the feminine energy. And we're creating with the platonic solids here. And we are transforming with this energy of the camel. It's connected to this camel. It's connected. It's like the camel is a symbolism for like a rebirth, a raise in vibration. That's what they're sharing with me right now. And this is allowing us, something that's hidden is coming to light within this Ace of Wands. Something that's hidden is coming to light. We know that the High Priestess is connected to the moon. And this is expanding with the moon, as well as connecting to our inner rhythms and cycles. And that allows us to raise our vibration. Okay. We have got the Prince of Pentacles and the Five of Wands. And that's what we've done here with this healing, with this wand. We've created healing. Because now this is the 5 plus the 6. And this is what we're doing here. We were healing to create stability, symbolized by the other 4 wands. Stability of the light. And now we have healed. We are in the process of healing. And it's from having an ending to balance our karmic scales. Because here we're creating. With the Prince of Pentacles, that's connected to the masculine and feminine. And we are connected to the dark. We're connected to the light. There's the energies of the Chariot right there. We have the sphere. We're connected to the golden light of the soul star, as well as we're creating with the void, the feminine energy, and this is connected to the energy of the collective. And we're moving forward with patterns that are creating luck, and it's luck because we're connected to spirit, so it's the positive charge, and it's bearing fruit. Like there's grapes in the back of the Chariot here, and this is about the fruit, the harvesting, and that's to do with our connecting to our new karmic pattern. Well, we say goodbye to our old karmic patterns, we create with our new patterns, and there's a shift there. My mouth is not connected to my brain. Wow, I just want to drink so much coffee right now. I got my tea. And this is connected to healing. We're healing here. This is the balancing. We go from the 10 to the ace, and we know that the ace is our gift of expansion, and this is a heart-centered expansion through our passions. It's like our passions are going to blossom. We balance our karmic scales. The masculine and feminine have come together here. And this is connected to the moon. This is connected to the moon right now. Because that's what we're doing. We're having our ending. We're having our ending so that we can heal. So we end to heal, and there it is. The connection of the masculine and the feminine right there. Balance restored, raise in vibration. And now we've broken free out of the cosmic egg. We've left the energy of the hangman. And there's the stability that we have created of the light. And we've healed. Masculine and feminine energy is now healed. And there's our 10 of Cups. We're lit. We're lit. We're overflowing with the light. We know where our personal power comes from, and it comes from the light. That's part of how we created stability to begin with. We are blossoming here. We're connected to our sacral cords, the red string of fate. And this is overflowing with love. And it's all thanks to Temperance. Hello, Temperance. We needed you. The energy of the masculine and feminine. And there's where we're taking shot. This is connected once again. We have the Sagittarius energy again. And we know Temperance is connected to Sagittarius as well as the Nine of Wands. So there's our arrow being prepared to take shot, to take aim with right here. But this arrow is connected to the fire and the water. It's tempered. It's tempered with help from above. And it's thanks to the moon. Hello, moon. And this is where the transformation all began. And this is a sacred beetle. It's the scarab beetle. And it's very, very sacred and symbolism for expansion. And it's a death and a rebirth. Transformation on the path of the moon. And the moon calls us to play our authentic tune and help us to create it. Expand with the sun. Connect to our expansions. And this is connected to everlasting life and the energy of Mercury as well. And this is a lot of still connected to when Mercury went into retrograde and what we were being shown to allow us to reveal more of our light. All right, I want to see what's being activated. What's being activated? Happy Friday the 13th. It's crazy because that's the last time I spoke to my twin flame. Was on a Friday the 13th. The 10th house, the world. Ooh, with Leo, I will. I love that. That's the strength card. The world, everybody. 10th house, the world. The desire for fame tempts even the noble minds. Saint Augustine, the city of God. Fame and the world at large. In astrology, the 10th house, which is at the top of the zodiac, embodies the masculine principle and represents the father or a primary male influence, or at least a very powerful, influential man. It can also represent the man in a woman's life. Because the 10th house opposes the 4th house, it can sometimes represent the woman or the mother in your life. But mostly the 10th house stands for reputation and standing. This is an ambitious card. It's about owning the world and being on top of the world. It is the ultimate card to have for when you need to be confident in what you're doing and to go for what you want and nothing else. Because the 10th house is the house of Capricorn. It indicates you are about to put forth a diligent and concentrated effort. The climb and the advancement of your reputation is what the 10th house card means when it turns up. It's all about looking at the big picture. Telling the truth though, because it's ruled by Saturn. Hello, Saturn. We love you around here. We have to be honest because that's how we're going to advance with our goals. Layers of illusions will be removed. Your essential self disclosed. And this is within the public, within our homes. This is so we can meet our goals. It also symbolizes the world. It represents the earth. So it's also about working with the earth. And that's what we're doing. And it's all about our position of power, where that comes from. This is connected to solar plexus healing. The world, life's calling, what you have to do. And it's time. And Leo is all about having the strength to shine, to be unique, to let your true self free and rock it. Having the strength to be your true self. And we're connected to our Egyptian ancestors. And there it is, revolution. And that's what's happening. There is that annular eclipse in Capricorn. Hello, baby. And this is what's happening. That's what we're using the energies of Capricorn for. Let's get a message. Let's get a message from the moon. And I just want to get a message from these Sacred Mirrors cards that I just got, as I feel called to do so. Dreamer, nurturer, number 44. And look at that. There's the connection right there. That's why I was called to look at the bottom of the deck. 44, 44, baby. Number 32, the moon. I'm so glad she made her appearance here. Empowerment message. Mama Kila, the Incan goddess of the moon, presides over the power cycles and seasons. The moon rules the night sky, returning full 13 times in a year. The ancients marked time by the moon to know when to plant, when to harvest, when to store food, and when to celebrate fertility. Right now, you're invited to see what is familiar and decide whether you need to improve on or leave things as they are. The answer to your inquiry can be found in the timing of things and the cycle you're in. And we know we're just about to turn seasons. That is incredible. And we're going to be in Capricorn season. The winter solstice, and we're going to be having a lovely reading for that. So you can apply the idea of natural cycles to relationships, creative projects, personal growth, and more. If you're honest with yourself, another message about honesty, you will see there is no way to control these cycles, only to use the creative energy they offer to help you. Now, if your relationship is unclear yet brimming with potential, you might turn to the new moon, energy that shows you in the spring cycle of life. In the case, you just need to allow the relationship to grow naturally, to be clear with your intentions. So no matter what you do, like the cycles of the moon, there is divine order in everything that's happening in your life right now. Once you know this, the goddess Mama Kila welcomes you to her divine moon dance of co-creation. And that's what we're doing. We're co-creating with the universe, with Mother Earth, with the cosmos, the energies. And in order to do that, we need to really be in our authentic tune, know thyself, connect to our own cycles and rhythms. And that's connection to the moon, La Luna. And that's why I really feel so called to spend time with the moon, to really connect. And the moon is so present here within our readings. And I love to read for the moon for this very reason. It is so beneficial to, I've found, know what my moon sign brings to my life. So this just really reminds me of two things. We want everything to happen overnight, and we think that if nobody is watching, it doesn't count. So first of all, we need to know that we're watching, the universe is watching, we're co-creating with energies. So just because no one saw it doesn't mean it didn't happen. That's self-trickery. We need to be honest with ourselves. We need to be open with ourselves. We need to face the pain. We need to face the darkness. We need to face the truth, because that's where we're creating the level of stability from the light. That's where we're creating it. And we've just shifted our whole universe by just right there. Okay, everything's gone honest. Everything's got the positive charge. Now we can shift things, because we're just all staying in the negative and we're not being honest with ourselves. It's not going to create the shift that we need. And then two, we want everything to happen overnight. Instantaneous. Living off our impulses, but we're shifting that. We're healing from that. And we're understanding that things take time to manifest here. Okay. Oh, I wanted to read that There's a great message here. Mama Kila is always on track with the cycles of creation, and you must trust this wisdom. Her alignment task is for you to recognize and work with the natural cycle you are in. You will be amazed as alignment with the rhythm of the universe allows you to once again co create consciously and surrender to life on life's terms. What a beautiful dance. And she's offering you support. This is an 11 and a 44. I can tell I'm having a massive spinal headache today, guys. I'm struggling. But that's a number 1144. Empowerment message. Giving to others is a wonderful feeling. When you have a healthy sense of yourself, you want to share love. Your inspiration and your experience and the exchange feels clean. Your boundaries are fluid yet strong. The Greek goddess of grain, motherhood, and the harvest. She reminds you that the harvest is meant to be shared. You're now tapped into her nurturing love, which is abundant, and your well-being. Now is the time to nourish yourself too, for giving must be balanced and receiving. Allow yourself to feel the universe is like a wonderful, nurturing mother that is always there when you need her. And this is about not emptying our well. We don't empty our well. We have to protect ourselves. We can still be there for other people, but we are not in a pattern of people pleasing. We're in a pattern of the energy of the Taurus. We have to sustain with patterns that allow us to sustain ourselves, so then we can still work with the collective and being in service, and that's creation of balance. Now these cards are new, and this is artwork, spiritual artwork that's been put into cards. And we're just gonna ask the cards for a message today. By Alex Gray. Sacred Mirrors cards. So let's get a message. We need a message. Guys, I'm sorry if that music's distracting. I really feel like it's this one right here. Spiritual worlds. Completion of the great work yields the universal medicine, the philosopher's gold, radiant reflection of soul or heart. Recognizes its unity with the source of all light. God carved in the sun of our essence, surrounding us, our world, primordially sacred. Reflection, unity. And there it is, it's unity. And what does this message go with? One more message. We're creating unity. That's thanks to connecting with the sun and the moon and our planets. There it is. Sophia. Third eye activations, key codes, healing of the masculine and feminine, sword of truth. We're blossoming through the dark, and this is connected to the world. The truth of the world. This is connected to the truth of the world. We're learning the truth of our universes, and it's allowing us to understand the truth of this world. Sophia. Wisdom stretched forth her finger and introduced light into matter. And she followed it down into the region of chaos. Her halo, sacred language beyond rational understanding, infinite vision, and wisdom united as one level of being. Hands, the imminent manifestations of the goddess, life-giving nurturer, cradle of civilization, and Kali, dark mother of time, birth, death, mother light, living guiding presence of the principle of transcendental truth. goddess of Gnostic vessel of rebirth and spiritual transformation. A guide for the times of crisis humanity is now facing, having embraced the entire world in her spirit-nourished heart. A new order of awakening humanity waits incarnation, reflection, wisdom. So we're reflecting unity and we're reflecting wisdom. And that's what we're doing. We're expanding our consciousness, our awareness, and it's thanks to these two energies, Temperance and the High Priestess, La Luna. I want to thank you guys for joining me here at this special Friday the 13th reading. Take care. Much love and healing vibes sent your way, as I all know we need it. This is a recovery from the full moon. Take care, guys. See you soon.